If you're on a first date and your date brings a friend, do you pay for the friend?
Oh man,
Take your
wait,
time, Danny.
it's a girl. It's a girl.
Oh, for
It's
sure, for sure. Sorry.
it's a girlfriend. Okay. Is she hungry?
You went out. Dad, we missed the joke. You
No,
went out. We
no,
couldn't hear you.
no. Do she want to eat too?
Right, yeah. She want drinks and eat too. Do you pay for her, basically?
Damn. Now, if I say yeah, then I'm simping. But if I, but I feel like if I don't pay, it's like it's almost rude. But I didn't invite her, so I'm not obligated. But I'll tell you what, I'll pay for her. I'll pay for the friend too.
Danny, do guys really want natural hair women?
Yes, absolutely. I'm old school. I'm old school. I honestly, I don't mind the braids, but the extra, the super weaves and the what they
Mm,
call them, the 45-inch joint, all that. Now one thing women have to know is men are gonna talk to you regardless. You can
it's true.
literally have short hair, medium hair, curly, whatever. A
Or no
nigga
hair.
gonna touch you, and we kind of need more of that. We need more women to get back to their natural side. Now, when you look at the pictures of the women in the 70s and the 60s, they was rocking their fros, they natural braids. Nigga, we all
Mm.
yo, they was beautiful. Look at Pam Grier. Pam Grier didn't wear none of that shit.
Ooh.
Shit, nah, we like natural. As far as like even with the bodies, they don't gotta get the BBLs and all this shit that's cracking nowadays. Like a nigga gonna get at you regardless.
Y'all heard it here first. Switching gears a little bit, Danny. When you no you talking, brother. You talking. When you load up your gun and you put it on you and you get ready for your day, it's the image in your head of a black man.
When I load my gun,
And you put it on your hip and you get ready for your outing, is the image in your head of a black man. Shouts out to C Dollars for this question.
damn. You mean like if I have to use it, it's gonna be for a black man?
I, I think that's what they
Uh,
getting at. Yeah.
I'm gonna say probably 95%, bro. No bullshit, and that's sad.
Mm.
That's sad.
Break it. Break it
That's sad.
down. Break it down for us, Danny. Break it down.
Well, if your runner is walking into a project building, there's a bunch of white guys out there. They got on business suits. You don't, ain't no fear. You going right up. You gonna walk right past 20 white men and walk right into your project building. It's
Mm.
20 black dudes with pants sagging, smoking weed, 40 ounces, and you don't even know a lot of them, and you gotta walk past them. You damn near, you uncomfortable and you're uneasy. You like, cause you don't know what they own. You don't know what might happen. It's a feeling of uncomfort. And so unfortunately, we definitely all why are we our own ops? When people say my ops, I'm gonna slide on my ops. Who is your ops? Who are your ops? Because you definitely ain't talking about no white men in business suits.
Mm.
You ain't talking about nobody else but your own kind. So yeah, bro. Yeah, that's sad, but it's the reality, and I would like to see it change in the next few generations. You know what I mean? But the way we going, it don't look good.
Y'all heard it right there, man. It's sad, but it's true. It wouldn't be a fake ass podcast with Danny Myers if we don't at least talk a little battle rap. What was the greatest name flip told to you from your opponent?
Uh, let me see, man. Rum Nitty, me and Rum Nitty,
I knew it
did a
was gonna be
rematch.
fucking Rum. I knew Rum was gonna be up there. Of course, I should have said without Rum, excluding Rum, because he gonna be on everybody's fucking list. He gonna be on everybody's list.
uh,
But talk, Danny.
no, no, honestly, I'm gonna say Rum Nitty first of all because he did something with like DA. He just flipped all the letters in my name and made different punches out of them. So So it's going to be Rum Nitty. Before that, it might have been Briggs Belvedere. And the reason
Oh,
why I
that's
say
ONS.
the reason why I say Briggs Belvedere is because he flipped my middle name, which is LaShawn. So he flipped L.A. and Sean, and he said Ruger P. Lay Sean. I don't play Sean. Something. So he flipped my middle name, and that was dope. That was dope.
That's fire. What are some of the safest dislikes you could share about being on the URL? So, for instance, a safe dislike means something you could share that won't get you, hurt. So I'll go first, just as an example. I personally, if I wish the URL had an opinion on the rhymes as opposed to other stuff. I wish they actually had an opinion on the actual thing we're doing. And number two, I'll give two. Every every time I go to a URL event, it feels like it's their first time throwing an event,
Oh,
and I don't know why, but it's so those like so when I say safe dislikes, that means ones you could share that won't come back to bite you. Can you give us a few of your safest dislikes when it comes to URL?
some of them. Well, some of them are just just time. RNT. You know, Smack don't be playing when he say they be on real nigga time and battles battles supposed to start at 4. Shit don't start to 6:30. Battlers showing up late. Niggas be tired. They don't understand. You do this, so like physically being sleepy and tired takes a effect on your performance.
100%.
And if your battle is taking place way later in the day, way later at night, I guess it depends on if you. That's why some niggas be sleep throughout the day and show up to that motherfucker late because they want to be fresh, woke up. But me, when it's
Okay.
the day of the battle, I be up like 7 in the morning outside practicing.
Yeah.
And I'll be outside rehearsing, get a little break, back rehearsing, and now I don't battle till later that night. By the time I get on stage, I'm damn near I'm trying to remember the fucking raps. I'm so sleepy. Like
Right.
I'm
That's right.
old now. I'm not 20, 21 no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the dislikes. Another one is I feel like they need to make matchups happen basically like how the NBA will set a schedule.
Hmm.
So like the schedule for the season to come out. The like if URL's the NBA, they need to like make certain battles happen instead of waiting until a certain nigga is ready. I'm not even speaking on me specifically, but
Okay.
one MC might be ready and they call the other one like, yo, such and such ready to battle. They're like, nah, give me somebody else. And they allow that. It's like
Okay. Okay.
somebody to battle somebody, but it got to be like, nah, you don't got no choice. This is who we saying you battling. They go, let's negotiate the money. But as far as opponent, no, this is the next fight for you. We calling
Okay.
you with this name. If you don't take the name, we'll move on to somebody else. You don't get to pick. You don't get to pick
Mm.
your opponent. You picking your fights. And so when battle rappers say politics and favoritism in relationships, that's part of the stuff they be talking about. When
Okay.
when certain battlers are allowed to duck, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that shit whack.
Do you believe is it strategic to duck an opponent because he just got too much gas behind him right now?
Do you mean gas as in he's not really that good, but he got a fan base and I can't beat his fan base, or he's on fire and he's smoking everything in front of him?
Good question. I think I might mean he's on fire. Let's let him cool off before
Yeah, that's
I
the
I stand in
thing.
front of him.
Boxers do that. Boxers do that. They accuse
Okay.
Mayweather of doing shit like that. Uh,
Okay.
not taking certain fights at a certain time. You wait till the nigga cool off. He too hot right now. Fuck that. I'll fight the nigga in a few more years when that jab not as fast. That right hand he don't hit as hard no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a strategic part to that. You could even say Murder Mook is he's smart. Like you got to think about this.
So
Murder Mook.
what would be the difference between ducking and strategically avoiding? What line? Where's that line? Where's that line? Danny, where's the line between ducking and strategically avoiding right now?
It's a
How would you
very
describe that?
thin line.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
to me, it's damn near the same thing, but I get it. Like I'm one of those guys. that'll take anybody at any time. I'm an old school battle
You're
rapper.
different
Yeah,
cloth.
I'm from a whole different era.
Fair enough.
Nowadays, I understand it's about protecting your brand, protecting your clout or whatever, your stock. So when they asked Mook to take easy, Mook said, yeah. He thought about that shit, went to sleep, woke up, called them back, and said, never mind. He went to
Oh.
sleep when they was gonna put Easy and Mook on that Drake card. So
Mm.
Mook said, nah, I'm cool. Because he was like, damn, I only got like 2, 3 weeks to get prepared. Nah, this might fuck my stock up if I go in there and lose. So he
Okay.
turned it down after saying yes. So that's one of the examples you made of strategically avoiding
Okay.
because he didn't take the battle, and I do believe at that time Easy would have beat Mook.
There
And
you
Twerk,
go, man. There
listen,
you go.
me and New Jersey Twerk had a great battle on a basketball court. And we both said we don't want to see each other again. We just left it as it is. We left that shit right there on the court.
What was the weather that day?
It
By the
was
way, because
it was a regular. Niggas had on a coat. One nigga I had on a white beater.
what is your best argument for God's existence? If you had to speak to 20 atheists and you only had 30 seconds, what's your best argument for his existence?
Wow, I love that. See, this ain't no fake ass podcast. This the realest podcast. You need to change the name. The realest podcast ever, featuring Your Honor. Nah, but you, how do you explain the Earth? How do you explain Earth being at the right distance from the sun for there to be life to evolve here on this planet? Um,
Mm.
the ocean, the life in the ocean, trees, the oxygen. All these elements don't exist on, let's say, a Mars. Why we didn't evolve on Jupiter? Why we didn't evolve on Neptune or Mercury? Mercury too close to the sun. Jupiter's a gas giant. All these elements are in the right, perfect position for us to exist. That cannot be just like a coincidence. I definitely feel like it's by design,
Mm.
and that would be the best evidence of some type of higher force, some type of higher power that designed all of this.
So perfect creation speaks to perfect creator.
Bar guy. Yeah, yeah, I like
Sorry,
that.
though. I might have oversimplified what he said, but y'all heard it. Y'all heard what he said.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like
Okay.
that's the best way to put
Okay.
it. That's the best way to put it.
Okay. Um. Okay. Would you trade your entire net worth, give up everything you own, everything you have earned, and completely start from zero, homeless and without nothing, to bring all your dead homies back?
Them niggas don't die again. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Hey,
I don't listen. I don't work too hard. I don't work too hard, man, bro. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can. Man, look, man. I got an acre of land. I'm not doing too shabby, man. I got an acre of land. You know what I'm saying? I live up here with the horses. I live up here. It's nothing but horses and ranches around here, bro. I'm just saying. Hold on.
yo,
This.
yo,
I got a chicken coop. I got a chicken coop back there. I seriously do. I have a chicken coop. You know, I'm not. Listen, man. To start over for them niggas to go back to the street.
how did you break through as one of the cornier cornier stereotypes
Well,
to be where you are today? But
one,
and
I,
do you even get that? Do you even get that you're not, that they assume you not to be one of what they're used to and the time in which you came in. Nowadays, you'd have worked out fine. I'm talking about the time you came in. It was a little more stigmatized to be street. You know what I mean? To be away.
Oh man, okay. I like that question. That's actually man. You really got some good shit on here
Man,
today.
I took my
What's up
time,
with
man.
you,
I missed it, man. We got too cold in here. I had to take my time with
No,
this one. I had
no
to do my
salute,
due
Brent.
diligence.
Okay, so for one, I'm really from South Central LA.
Okay,
Born and raised. I went to Crenshaw High. My daddy was one of the founders of A-Trade.
okay.
He running around with shit, Tuki Monster, Cody. They
Mm,
listen. I was basically raised in the gang life. I
okay.
I just my hip hop and rapping kept me from fully being immersed in the street. Don't get it messed up. I'm a street nigga. If these niggas thought I just had 12K just laying around just because it was, I was I'm just saying without saying too much. I was really that in them streets. Ask about me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had anyway. Long story short, I just never really glorified that part because I always felt like West Coast MCs was stigmatized as we just gangbangers, just smoke weed, low riders, good weed, sunshine, gang banging. That's all West Coast was. It was like Snoop and Drake. And
Button
so
ups and button ups.
when Dickie suits, Chuck Taylors,
Right.
the pack,
That's right.
you know. But when I heard Razzcast, shout out to Razzcast. But when I heard his album Soul on Ice, this was some of the most lyrical rapping I ever heard in my life. And he was from the West Coast. And so it showed me that despite your environment, you don't have to actually be a product of the environment. Your mind is free. Your body might be wherever it's at, but your mind is free to go wherever you want to go. So
Mm,
I wanted to showcase that the West Coast actually had lyricism and it was real rappers out here. Cause I grew up listening to all the East Coast MCs. So
okay.
I'm listening to Redman. I'm listening to Chino Excel from Jersey, Coogee Rap, Big Pun, Nas. These are my favorite rappers. And so it was like I took the East Coast lyricism and just kind of blended it with a West Coast style. Let me explain something. This is the reason. This is one of the reasons why Geechee Gotti took off and blew up the way he did. Is because
Okay.
he actually looked like what they perceive a West Coast nigga to be.
That's a great point. He
You
showed
know,
he embodied the characteristic traits of what we thought it would
he
look like out there. Yep.
he
Yep.
looked like he could come straight out of San Andreas. Like the nigga is a character from San Andreas that can rap for real, right? So when you think of California and you think about Compton and gangbanging, he represent all that. I never joined no gang. I was always neutral. I was always more Black Panther militant minded. I was a shout out to Sonic Sound Wavies. I was always a Black Panther. So I was more about us uniting. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
why it was crazy earlier when we was talking about when I put the gun on the hip. What am I really protecting myself from? It's crazy because of my own people, and
Yep.
that hurts. That really hurts. But Danny Myers being this guy that's rapping about movie references and UFOs and
Yeah.
aliens and parallel universes, all this weird, corny, nerdy science shit is cool. But I'm a street nigga that also can talk about other shit. So it's like
Okay.
that's why you see me matched up with every type of battle rapper. They put me against the pin heavy niggas like Chilla, JC, the thinkers like B Dot. You see me in there with motherfucking Suge, Arsenal Rex, Geechee, all the gang banger rappers.
Mm,
I could get it shaking with anybody because I come from both. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
sir.
I was raised in the projects.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's more to life than this. Think about this. Kendrick Lamar, he from the projects too.
Hmm.
Nothing but gangs around him, right? yet
Yes,
and
sir.
still this man got like I think he got like a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit for writing. Like he
Mm,
one of them smart hood niggas, and
yeah.
that's pretty much what I am. And so I think just by me being myself, I never really try to portray to be nothing else.
Hey, fair enough, man. Hey, episode 16, we had the fucking bar god in here, legendary episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Man, hey, his top 10
Oh yeah,
punches
yeah, it's
drops tonight.
dropping tonight. Yeah, what is it? It's 6 o'clock out here, so probably it might be 1 in the morning y'all time on the East Coast, but it'll be out by like 10 o'clock my time on the
So
West.
we'll be able to catch that in the morning.
First thing in the
Salute
morning.
Salute to the God for giving us a full hour of gems, nothing but gems, and more
No,
gems. If you're a young battler,
salute to have
if you're a young battler tuning in, learn something from the important things he spoke about when it comes to the business and the aspects of the culture. And if you are just a fan, then you learn something as well. Bro, I can't thank you enough for joining the Fake Ass Podcast, man. I hope
I
I
love it,
did a
man. This actually been some of the best questions that ever was presented to me on any interview that I've ever did in my whole 13 years on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, man. This ain't no fake podcast. This the realest podcast. Salute. Y'all need to go. Hey, rock with your honor, man. Everybody that's on here. Every time he go live with one of these guests, y'all need to pull up. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in from here on out. Thank you for even allowing me to grace the platform. You know, every time we see each other, it's always been love. It ain't never been no bad blood between us. It's always respect, and I salute you for that.
Mr. Myers. I'm fucking too cold.
Too
Salute,
cold.
salute. Y'all